Hi everybody, Tony here. It's Tuesday, or it will be Tuesday, or you'll see this on a Tuesday. Somewhere it's Tuesday, I'm sure. International Dateline thing. Anyway, so got a little story to tell. Mentioned this in an earlier video, didn't really go into details about it. As a lot of you know, or some of you may not, I have a YouTube channel, shameless self-promotion, called Tony's Brick House.
Woo!
Shameless self-promotion. But anyway, I have Lego related stuff, building toys, you know, things of that nature. So Amy started her her YouTube channel first. I kind of prodded her here and there and got her going in it.
He did.
So after a little while, Amy kept on me, well, you need to start a channel. So I really enjoy Legos. Lego helps me a lot. It's good for relaxing, good for concentration. But anyway, in this little story I'm going to tell about the first time I was recognized in public because of YouTube.
He was recognized before me.
And of course, you know, blew my mind. It really did. So I'd had the channel for a little while. I had less than 10 subscribers. Really wasn't getting many views. And I mean, not like I'm killing it right now, but I have 70 subscribers, a little under 6,000 views. So my best video at this time is like 1.2, 1.3 thousand.
And come on, people, let's get him up to 10,000 so he can start monetizing his videos. Because right now, he's not getting paid anything at all. But that's not why we do it.
Yeah.
But you all know some of the stuff from vlogging. It would really help out if we could both be monetized.
But, you know, anyway, like Amy said, I'm not making anything from it. But at that point in time, I was kind of discouraged. It wasn't, like I said, less than 10 subscribers, wasn't really getting that many views. And I was really thinking about taking the channel down, just forgetting about it, maybe doing something else. But anyway, a day or two after that thought hit me, of all places, I was leaving work. I walked out of the office and there was a lady outside my office, leaned up against the wall by the elevator, and she had her eyes closed. So I approached kind of cautiously and I'm like, excuse me, miss, are you okay? And she opened her eyes and looked at me and she's like, I'm really tired, and just basically wasn't feeling well. But she said she'd be fine. I said, well, okay. Elevator doors open, we get in. She leans against the wall inside the elevator, closes her eyes, and the elevator starts traveling. After probably a few seconds or so, she opens her eyes up and she says, basically, can I ask you something? Do you have a YouTube channel? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm thinking, how on earth could she possibly know I have a YouTube channel? So then she starts telling me about her son. Her son at that time was 5 years old. He was autistic, and she was telling me that he loved Lego. So, you know, I start talking about Lego because I enjoy them as well, and I'm talking to her about how that's great and it's good for imagination. And she tells me a little bit more about him, and then she's like, you know, she's like, I don't know how he finds this stuff, but he'll get online and he finds all these videos on YouTube. Still doesn't hit me. And I'm like, you know, that's great. And I said, the thing about, you know, kids is a lot of times they're better with electronics and stuff like that than their parents. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's like they were born into it. So we get to the floor we're going to, the elevator's door opens, and she's like, yeah, last night he was watching some and I saw you on there. And she's like, when I saw you a minute ago, I was like, wow, I've seen that guy. And I didn't know what to say. My mouth kind of dropped open and I almost didn't get out of the elevator. And then it hit me, I'm like, oh wow, you know, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm glad he likes the channel. Going to put up some more videos in the next little bit, and this absolutely blew my mind. It's an unbelievable feeling when somebody compliments you, says what you do, they like it, it means something to them, and I'm glad that he liked what I was doing. So that kind of gave me a boost. And funny, right after that happened, within a few days, I shot up probably 5-6 subscribers, and had a steady little climb since then. So whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. Well, that is, as long as it's something that's good and legal. Don't do things, well, anyway. You never know what's going to mean something to somebody, and even if nobody ever says it, a lot of times you are somebody's inspiration. You help somebody make it through the day, and you mean a lot. Believe it or not, realize it or not. So, hope I didn't bore anybody with this story. And like I said, I know I kind of mentioned it in a previous video when Amy was talking about when she got recognized in public. And it's kind of funny because that same person recognized me as well. Or
recognized him first.
Or my voice, actually.
Yep.
Because I heard somebody say, Tony. And I looked around and I'm the only person in the little corner there. And I thought, well, they must be hollering at somebody else. And then they kind of took off past me to Amy and mentioned that they recognized my voice from her channel. So, I mean, it's pretty cool like that. So, we haven't grown to the point where, anything negative has come out of it. I know the bigger channels seem to draw a lot of haters. And, haters are going to hate. Well, true. I've had some negative comments. Not a lot, but a few. I've had some down votes on videos. If a person hits the dislike button, that still means it was a view. Great if they hit the like button. Great if they comment. But a view's a view, and, appreciate getting those views. I've noticed for my channel, all of the negative comments and negative or down votes when I look at the analytics come from people that aren't subscribed. And it's just the way it is. You're not going to please everybody. I've had comments, I don't like the set, that I happen to be reviewing. Well, I understand that. I have my interests, they have their interests. Wish they wouldn't judge my video on how they feel about the set, but if they do, they do.
I mean, that's something that I have never understood. People will downright, like on Amazon, they'll give a product a negative review because the seller who sold it to them was a piece of junk.
Yeah, I have seen that. I don't really understand it, but that's the way some people feel about it. But well, second Tony Tuesday. Is that what we're calling it? Tony Tuesday? Tony Tuesdays. So second one, probably going to be a little different. Going to be some blogging. Is that right? Blogging? Vlogging. Well, anyway.
Video logs.
You're going to do some video logs. Not to be confused with any other kind of logs that somebody might do. But... I'm going to do some different things. I have a little show and tell.
Now, Nicole, I think it was Nicole, was asking us about fire and water safe boxes. But we don't know, Nicole, if you're talking about safes that are good against fire and water, or if you're talking about just storage boxes that are good against fire and water.
So, yeah, we can talk about anything pretty much you want to. I don't get into political stuff. I don't really get into religious things. But I'm open for suggestions. In my years on this planet, I've collected a lot of weird stuff. We might talk about, do a little show and tell of some things. really into movies, horror movies. So lots of interesting stuff we're going to talk about in the future. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you hang around for more. And as Amy says, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Hit that bell.
Hit the bell. So you know when we put another video up. Hope everybody has a great day.